Hello, YouTube. Welcome back. I'm Evil Squeegee, and this is Dio. Say hi, Dio.
Hello.
Today we're picking up at the end of last week's shopping session, and we are headed from Whitebridge to the Dark Cave, where rumor has it the half demon that has the special knife that we need was last sighted, and that means we're gonna kick today off with a die roll.
Oh, yay.
As you're scouting your way through the tall, because you have to go off the, I think you have to go off the road. Yeah, you can follow the road, but you have to go off the road at the end of the path. So you can either take the 1, 2, 3-day trip to the Dark Cave in a straight line, or the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-day trip following the roads.
I'm pretty sure we're going to take the shortcut.
Okie dokie, roll me, do the thief thing to scout your way through the very tall white grass from whence Whitebridge gets its name.
Roll the thief thing. That is 2d6, yes? Plus
Yes.
my modifier. That is a 7, I believe. Hang on. Yes.
A 7.
No, that's an 8. My apologies. Same difference.
Okay, that is the hot seat result. You can experience a positive status change. Wait, hold on.
I think I have the list. I'm going to pin this.
Wait, this is wrong. This is already pinned.
Yes, it is. Because I went to pin it and it was like, do you want to remove this? I was like, no, I don't. Hi, Cospro. Enjoy your lurk. Okay, so...
Okay, a hot seat is A for effort. They succeed, but it's not what they dreamed it would be. Figures, they succeed, but a whole new problem is introduced. Select an option from good and bad. Nice try, they do not succeed, but the problem can still be resolved somehow. This method of solution is now blocked, but others may be open still.
Let's go. Figures, they succeed, but a whole new problem is introduced.
Okay.
And we will select from the for the good, we'll do resourceful, experience a positive resource change.
Okay.
And then from bad, let an opportunity create a situation that threatens the character with their flaw.
Okay. So as you are traveling from point A to point B, you see a pillar of smoke rising in the air over the horizon. And it's basically right in your path as you're traveling in the crow's line from Whitebridge to the last known location of this half-demon. And you find a campsite that has been abandoned by somebody. And you can pick up a point of supplies here. But you don't know anything about whose campsite this is.
Okay.
What do you do?
I think that why does the other half of the human have to be human? Anyway, I think I'm gonna try to like investigate and look around and see if there's any sign of what happened to the people that used to have the campsite. because I'm nosy and I want to know what happened.
All right, do the thief thing roll.
That is a 7.
A 7. You pick from the hot seat results.
How about A for effort? They succeed, but it is not what they dreamed it would be.
So you're digging around in the campsite's rubble, right? And you find an old journal. Detail. You find me not being able to breathe, apparently.
Well, that's not good.
You find a journal that used to belong to some sort of adventurer, detailing like some of the adventures they've been on. But it's nothing particularly interesting.
Okay. Well, that wasn't helpful at all. It's fine.
Not what you dreamed it would be.
No. I'm just saying, why does the other half of the half-demon have to be human? Why couldn't it be elven or dwarven or...
Oh, because in Kularia, human is the only race.
Oh, duh. Shush. I knew that. It's fine. Look, it's fine. This is fine. Look. I'm paying attention. What?
Okay. Let me find...
Sorry, I was playing a halfling last night in a D&D game. Or it would have been. Tice, thank you so much for the bits. Next botch is on me. I can always count on you, Tice.
Okay. So you eventually find the cave where this half demon is rumored to be hanging out.
Yes.
And outside the cave, there are several wagons that look like they belong to merchants.
Okay.
And several horses. The wagon's wheels are all broken. Like, they're parked neatly in a line, but the wagon's wheels are then methodically broken so that the wagons don't work anymore. And the horses have been, like, going. They're just kind of, like, strolling around, nibbling at the grass. Looking at you as you approach.
Okay. Is there a sign of anybody around? Like,
No.
Is there any way to investigate the wheels to see how they were broken?
It looks like they were broken deliberately by, like, sword swings.
Okay. Damn it, Tice, get out. Well played.
So somebody brought these wagons here, then broke the wheels so that they couldn't be used to leave.
Okay. That's not ominous or anything.
Nope.
Okay.
What do you do?
I think I'm gonna investigate the wagons.
Okay, so you start climbing onto the wagons and doing an investigate. And it looks like these wagons belonged to merchants.
Okay.
There's all kinds of like general goods in back here, like rations and water and just like arbitrary. There's clothing, some spices.
Is there any sign of like blood or struggle or anything?
Yes. Inside or on the front of the wagon seat, there's a patch of blood, like the person who was driving the wagon had been shot with an arrow. Some spicy clothing, says Marcos.
Okay. Possibly to the knee area. Get out, Ty. Stop it. So... And is that the case for all of the wagons?
Yes.
Okay. So each of the drivers was likely shot. Okay. And there's no sign that there's anybody else around the wagons at all.
Right.
Okay. Then I think, because it's not going to do me any good to take anything from the wagons right now, I'm going to head into the cave.
Okay, how are you proceeding?
I'm going to try to be sneaky. And I'm assuming this is just like there's not like a drop or anything. It's just kind of just walking in, right?
Right. It's a cave, where you can just enter from the front. When you delve deeper into a dungeon or a similar dangerous place, roll plus thief if you are sneaking along through the area.
I am sneaking along for sure. Oh, that fell off. I'm gonna roll that again. Doesn't matter. Got the same thing. That will be a 7.
On a 7, you and Aubrey can choose one from the following. An aspect of the history of this place is revealed. The terrain favors you, or you find a hidden path. You encounter a denizen in need of help.
Let's go with an aspect of history of this place is revealed.
Okay. The first chamber of the cave system that you explore, you find, like typical signs that there was at one point a giant rat's nest.
That's gross.
But there's no sign of any rats.
Oh.
At least no recent signs of any rats.
Okay.
So somebody must have cleared the rats out.
Interesting. Okay. Waiting for 6 or less. Tice, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Awesome. Alright, I guess we're gonna keep exploring.
Yep, Aubrey will be sneaking behind you as you keep exploring.
Sneak. Okay.
When you delve deeper into a dungeon or similar place, roll plus thief if you are sneaking through the area.
That is an 8.
Same list.
Let's say we encounter a denizen in need of help.
Okay, let me see.
Hi, Phoenix.
As you are moving along through the cave, another person is sneaking out of the cave, kind of holding their side where they've got a bleeding wound. They're wearing merchant's clothes.
Okay.
They don't seem to notice you because you are sneaking. If you decide to help this person, you might wind up blowing your cover. But if you keep your cover, you won't be able to help the person.
How does it appear that they are hurt bad enough that if we keep going, they're not going to make it out?
No, they seem to be like it's not going to be a fatal wound. Just a really uncomfortable one.
Oh, I'm so curious. I want to talk to them, but I also want to not blow my cover. Let's talk to them. Ugh, screw it. Cover blown.
Okay. So you stop them, and they immediately throw their fists up, as if expecting you to fight them.
I'm not here to fight. I'm here to help.
Let me do the bard thing.
Oh, yay. Ah! Damn you, Tice. That is a 1.
Oh.
You're welcome, Tice.
Well, on a bad roll, your options are status down date, experience a negative status change, experience a negative resource change, create some tangentially negative impact on the situation beyond your character's intent, create a situation that threatens the character with their flaw. The only problem in hand can be solved with a boon the character has been holding on to this whole time.
Let's go. Create some tangentially negative impact on the situation beyond our character's intent.
Okay. The person is like, I don't believe you. Right.
Right.
And backs up a step. And then you hear footsteps approaching from around the corner.
Oh god.
Somebody has heard this exchange and is on their way.
Excellent. Okay, so no reason to try to stealth now because our cover's blown. Okay, the half demon is in trouble and needs saving. Shut up, Tights. Oh god. I kind of wanted, like, get them to stop talking and maybe, I don't know. Like, seriously, I'm just here to help. I'm not trying to fight you. I saw the wagons. We're here to fight the half demon. Or find a half demon.
Um, so the person hears the footsteps coming and notices that your reaction to the footsteps is also like you're going to get caught.
Mm-hmm.
And lowers his fists. And is like, quickly, over here! And ducks behind a big rock.
Okay.
If you would like to hide, roll me do the thief thing.
Okay, we'll try to hide. That is an 8.
You can choose from the hot seat list.
Let's go A for effort. They succeed, but it's not what they dreamed it would be.
So you duck behind the rock, and a couple of people wearing, very tall, pointed, black hoods rush into the room and start looking around, and they don't find you, but they don't go away yet either. And they just kind of like hang around in the area.
Okay. How many are there?
2.
2. Is there a way to communicate with Aubrey to have us, like, try to take them down? Like, sneaky, like?
You can whisper to Aubrey, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna whisper to Aubrey, like when they have their backs turned, that the two of us will try to take them down.
Okay. Aubrey slowly draws his really giant sword from his back.
This is gonna be fine.
Roll me do the thief thing to sneakily take down one of these guards.
Oh shit, that's a 12!
Nice. You can choose from the good list.
We're going to create a tangentially positive impact on the situation beyond our character's goals.
Okay, so you and Aubrey kind of like sneak up on these 2 hooded guards. And these hoods are also like masks, like they've got eye holes.
Yeah.
Like they've been dressed up as a ghost for Halloween.
Right.
And these masks have to obviously restrict their vision somewhat, as far as you can tell, because they should have seen you, but they didn't, as you snuck up behind and just knocked them the fuck out.
Yes.
And Aubrey just beams this motherfucker with the flat side of his sword like a baseball swing, just smack.
Nice.
And he just drops. And Aubrey puts the sword back on his back. And gets to dragging the bodies behind the rocks. And you now have 2 bodies to investigate, and the person is much more open to being spoken with now that he's seen you work against these hooded antagonists.
Excellent. Okay. Let's obviously loot the bodies first because, loot.
Alright, they don't have much. They each have like a ritualistic looking dagger and these black hooded cloaks.
Okay.
They're not wearing much else underneath. Their bodies are covered in scarring and tattoos.
Is there any significance to the tattoos?
They look demonic.
Okay. Is there anything of note on the knives that we would recognize?
Not really. To you, they're just regular old knives.
Okay.
They look like they have some sort of significance, like they're homemade.
Okay.
But no, not really.
Then I will probably turn next to the guy and be like, so you want to tell me what's going on? Like, what
We were
happened?
just on our way to Whitebridge from Snowport, and as soon as we crossed the border from Windsong into Middlesex, these guys in hoods they shot our driver and they jumped us, and then they escorted us here and tied us up. I managed to get loose without getting caught, and I don't think we're gonna make it. I think they're gonna sacrifice us.
Okay. What is your name?
That's a good question. Hold on. Dale Craft.
Have any of your companions been killed yet?
No, not that I know of, but anything could have happened once they realized I escaped.
Okay. Okay, I tell you what, it's getting dark. Stay here, stay hidden, because your wagons the wheels have all been destroyed. You can't get out.
Oh, great.
Yeah, these guys are assholes. If you can, keep these guys out. We're gonna go dig deeper into the cave and see if we can't help your friends.
Okay.
And we're gonna do that.
Are you gonna heal him, or are you gonna leave him wounded?
We could try to heal him.
Okay, do you want to use your magic, or do you want to use a healing potion?
You know what? Instead of risking my mana, I will... Let's see, how many healing potions did I get?
2.
2. Sure, let's give him one of the healing potions.
Alright. He'll drink the healing potion, and the wound on his side will close, and he will thank you profusely.
Yay. You are very welcome. Like I said, stay here. If you have to knock these guys out again, there's rocks all around us. Just smack them in the head. Whatever. I don't know that we want them dead yet. We have questions, but... You know, whatever. We'll be back.
Okay. When you delve deeper into a dungeon or similar dangerous place, roll plus thief if you're sneaking along through the area.
That's a 4.
On a bad result, you encounter a danger. Encounter danger. When you encounter danger as part of delve deeper, roll plus 1.
Is that still 2d6?
Yep.
And that is a 7.
On a hot seat, choose 2 from this list. I'll paste it into...
Let's say We face an environmental or architectural hazard.
Okay.
And let's encounter a hostile denizen.
Okay. So as you're sneaking along, you finally encounter some posted guards. There's a pit, like a chasm that kind of stretches as far as you can go left and right. And there is a rickety rope bridge that leads across the chasm, and on the other side of the chasm, on the other side, are two more dudes in these black cloaked hoods.
Okay.
They haven't noticed you're here, but you have to get across the pit and deal with the dudes. What do you do?
I am a ranger. Let me take a look at my spell list. Oh dear. Okay. I would like to... Is there any way that I can take a... I would actually like to use Eldritch Prime to fortify the rickety bridge with plants.
Okay, doing so will probably be noticed.
That's fine. We're about to be noticed anyway.
Okay, go ahead and roll me do the mage thing.
Do the mage thing. That is an 11.
Alright. You can choose from the good list.
Okay. 1 second. Good list. I'm gonna say we're gonna create an opportunity for the character to achieve their fulfillment. Because why not?
Okay.
I can pick another one.
No, that's fine. I think I know what I'm doing.
Oh, that's scary. If you guys have never watched a tabletop game with Evil Squeegee, anytime you hear them say that, you should be afraid.
Okay, so, you bend over and put your hands on the other side of the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And it suddenly springs to life as, like, vines are wrapping around the ropes and stuff.
Yes.
And two of the two guards are immediately like, what the fuck? And start to move in to investigate the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them spies you at the other end and realizes that you did this.
Okay.
And they're like, whoa, that's awesome.
I did not expect that. Okay.
and immediately turns and pulls out their ritualistic dagger and turns on the other guard.
Oh, hell yeah! Hell yeah!
What do you do? Actually, this is a perfect opportunity for a clash.
What does that mean?
It's when we have multiple teams that are trying to do a thing. Your team is trying to get past the first guard, and the guard is trying to stop you from advancing.
Okay. So I think as we cross the bridge, I'm gonna call out to the other guard, don't kill him. But if you want to knock him out, that's cool. I just want to talk.
Okay. So, basically each team is going to need a certain number of victory points to get what they want.
Okay.
Right.
Hey, Corin.
Hey, Corin. So it's each team is going to start with one. There are not two or more player characters. Your team has their team needs 2. Okay, so you need 1 point, and the enemy team needs 2 points.
Okay.
So you call out to the cultist to not knock the enemy, to not kill the enemy, but to knock them unconscious if you can.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm coming across the bridge towards them.
You're just walking?
I think I'm probably just walking right now. I would say I probably also have my bow drawn in case. Like I probably have it at the ready. I don't necessarily know that I have a like it actual like full arrow nocked, and I'm not like walking towards them that way. But it's like, you know, like when you have like your arrow like ready to go, and you haven't quite pulled the bowstring back, and you're walking towards them with it kind of sort of lowered, but like ready to pull up if I need to.
Okay. So you managed to get across the bridge because you've reinforced it. There's no need to roll any special dice to get across the bridge because it's been reinforced.
Mm-hmm.
And the 2 guards have locked each other in, like they're wrestling on the ground now, trying to stab each other.
Okay.
And it's not going well for your friend. What do you do?
Ah, okay. I think I feel like this is gonna come back and bite me in the ass. But I'm gonna do it anyway. No. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I have a cantrip called Dream Logic that basically works like a Jedi mind trick.
Yep.
I'm going to use that on the guard that is fighting our new friend. And I'm going to tell him, just stop resisting. It's fine. And I'm going to cast this cantrip.
Alright, do the mage thing.
Oh, God. That's a 7.
All right, you pick from the hot seat result.
Okay, I'm gonna go. They succeed, but a whole new problem is introduced. I would say select from both good and bad. So good. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say the gift horse prepare the character for future conflicts with some boon that has no explicit purpose just yet.
Okay.
And then, oh my gosh, we're being raided
Oh no!
by Karina the Crafty NB. Hello. You have just joined us in the middle of session 4 of our Kularia campaign. We're test playing a game called Arcworld. Bad status. Let's go. Let's experience a negative status change.
We're
doing good, Karita. How are you?
Okay. Let's see. You are crossing the bridge. No, you're across the bridge. They're wrestling at your feet.
Yes.
It's not going well for your friend. You succeed in Jedi mind tricking this guy into stopping his resistance. And you gain a boon that'll help you later, but doesn't help you right now.
Right. Excellent, Karita. Excellent.
And a negative status change?
Yes.
Okay. You Jedi mind trick this guy, and as he releases his grip on your newfound friend, he mutters a curse, and you can feel dark magic settling on you.
Oh no.
He's then knocked out by your buddy, and your buddy immediately rips off his pointed hood, his black pointed hood, and is like, "Oh my god, you're so cool. I saw what you did with the vines. That was so awesome."
Thanks.
What are you doing here?
We were looking for a half demon, and then we saw the merchant wagons, and now I'm just trying to figure out what the hell is going on in this place.
Well, you're in the right place for the half demon. He's our leader.
Oh.
Well, I suppose he's I mean, not my leader anymore. I guess I'm on the outs now. And he looks down at the unconscious cultist.
Okay. I don't suppose you'd be willing to help us?
And he looks at you, and he looks at Aubrey. And he looks at you, and he looks at Aubrey, and he's like, "Oh, I have an idea!" And he immediately starts taking the robes off of the cultist that's knocked out, and then starts taking his own robes off as well. And he holds them out to you, and he says, "If you wear these, nobody will know you're not us."
That's genius. Are one of those sets of robes big enough for Aubrey?
It'll be a tight fit.
Okay. Okay, cool. Thanks. Is there any way that you could show us kind of where to go? We also heard there might be some other captors that we might want to try to rescue if they haven't already been killed.
Oh, they're being prepared for the ritual sacrifice.
Excellent. Is there any way you can show me where they're being prepared at?
Oh, they're being prepared deeper down in the caves. You just keep going straight, you'll find it.
Okay. Okay, cool. Can you do me a huge favor?
What?
Can you hide this guy? And then
Yeah.
you just go. Just get out. Just away from here, get to safety, and we'll keep going.
Okay. And he immediately starts dragging this dude out of sight.
Excellent. Good luck. Be careful. Be safe.
You too.
You're awesome. Thank you. Hashtag awkward adventurer. Okay.
All right.
So yeah, if we're continuing, then I would definitely keep going down into the caves.
All right. Roll me plus thief.
That is a 10.
On a good result, gain 1 point of dungeon progress and find an opportunity. When you find an opportunity as part of Delve Deeper, roll +1.
And that is another 10.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Mhm.
Dungeon progress, 1 point.
Welcome on in, Raiders. My name is Dio the Yarn Dragon. You are in the middle of an episode of Tales of Kularia. It is a tabletop game we play every Friday here with Evil Squeegee. We're playtesting a game system that they created called Arcworld. So, sit back, enjoy the show, and thank you for coming in. Thank you for bringing your community here to us.
Okay. On a good result, you could choose from this list.
I would like to encounter a denizen who might support us.
A denizen who might support you. You're a ranger, right?
Yes.
Do you remember how this place used to belong to some giant rats?
Yes.
You find one of those giant rats.
Okay.
Whose home has been displaced by this cult.
Okay.
The question is, how do you convince it that you're an ally instead of an enemy?
Okay, I think what I'm going to do, because I'm assuming that because they've seen the cultists, they've also seen the scars and the tattoos and things.
Yep.
I am going to, like, open up the robes and maybe, like, open up my shirt and, like, expose my torso or my arms or something and just, like, show them I don't have any of those tattoos.
Alright, roll me do the bard thing.
Oh, Jesus. Oh! That's a 12! What the hell is happening with my dice?
So, the giant rats of Middlesex are pseudo-intelligent. They're very smart.
Mm-hmm.
They don't speak English, but they could be taught to understand some words of English.
Okay.
And by English, I mean common.
Okay.
And this is you've stumbled across a particularly intelligent specimen here, who realizes that you are not actually members of the cult.
Okay.
And you have acquired a giant rat friend.
Yay!
So now you have you, Aubrey, and a giant rat.
Excellent.
And you and Aubrey are wearing these cultist robes.
Awesome. This is wild. I love it so much. And I guess we're gonna keep going. Keep delving deeper.
All right.
That is a 10.
On a 10, gain a point of dungeon progress and find an opportunity. Roll me 2d6 plus 1.
And another 10.
Same list.
Let's find a clue that offers insight or direction.
Okay. So the a clue that offers insight
or direction.
So you are moving along and you come to like a fork in the road, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
You're exploring this cave system and you come to this fork where you can either go left or right, and you don't know which way to go until you hear voices coming from the right. Like you hear the voices of protest.
Okay. We are definitely heading right. Alrighty. So, we are heading right towards the voices.
Yes. Roll me do the thief thing or not do the thief thing. Roll me delve deeper based on thief.
Bad stuff. That would be a 4. Yay.
On a bad result, you encounter a danger. When you encounter a danger as part of delve deeper, roll +1.
That would be a 9.
On a hot seat result, choose 2. Here is your list. Oh, it's from the message right before last.
Let's say face a let's encounter a hostile denizen.
Yep.
And confront a harrowing situation or sensation.
Okay. So as you are exploring, you come across this ledge and you look down over the ledge, and it's this big chamber where they've got all these merchants tied up, right? And they are cutting these merchants in a ritualistic fashion to scar them in preparation for a ritual.
Okay.
And like they are not being nice about it. They are just casually going about their business, just carving up these merchants like they were a turkey.
That's awful.
That is a harrowing situation or sensation.
Okay.
there is one cultist here.
Just the one?
Just the one doing the cutting.
Are there any others around that we can see?
Roll me do the thief thing as you investigate your surroundings.
That would be a 9.
You choose from the do the thief thing list. For a hot seat result.
Let's say A for effort, they succeed, but it's not what they dreamed it would be.
So you're looking around and you notice that this cave has multiple exits.
Okay.
And so you don't know which way to go after this.
Okay.
But it does seem to be that there is just the one cultist here right now.
Okay. If it seems like he's the only one, I'm absolutely going to shout down and be like, hey, leave those guys alone, and just try to distract him and get him to stop.
Roll me do the bard thing.
That is a 5. No, I'm lying. That's a 3. I have a negative 1 on do the bard thing.
So choose from the bad result.
The problem at hand can... Oh, no. I don't want to do that. We're going to go with experience a negative resource change.
A negative resource change. You shout and he turns around and says, "What?" And then Aubrey grabs one of your rations and just whips it at the guy and just beans him right in the head.
Okay.
So you lose a point of rations.
Excellent. You could have thrown a rock. Anything else? Okay, cool.
And he stopped. Ow, my head! What was that for? He has, however, stopped.
Okay, that was because we're trying to get your attention. You need to stop. And you obviously have, so good job. Don't continue.
What? I gotta get these guys ready for the ritual.
No, you don't. There's no more ritual. We're putting a stop to that right now.
He's confused because you're wearing the cultist robes.
Excellent.
He says, "You are?"
Yes.
Roll me do the bard thing to see if he actually buys this.
That is a... Oh, that's a 6.
Almost. Choose from the do the bad thing. Choose from the do the thing list on the bad options.
create some tangentially negative impact on the situation beyond your character's intent. Oh god. Nope, I'm going with it. We're sticking with it. It's fine.
All right. So he draws his knife and he rushes you because he figures out that he's been had. And we are. He needs 2 victory points. You need 1 victory point. His objective is to capture you, and your objective is to free the cultists. Excuse me.
Okay.
So he's rushing you with the knife. What do you do?
I am. Oh, okay. I am going to use Verdant Reclamation, and something I just realized.
Okay.
We haven't been doing, which is his worked out okay. Do I get a +1 on anything nature related because I'm a ranger?
Yes. Sorry.
Okay. No, that's fine. It was one of those. I was like, wait a minute, I haven't been doing that. So I want to use a spell called Verdant Reclamation. And what that is, it's basically the earth taking back what was once theirs.
Yep.
So I want to absolutely use a Verdant Reclamation on this guy and just have plants just engulf him.
Okay.
That's going to be a do the mage thing. That is 8, 9. That is a 10.
All right, choose from the good list.
And from the good list, we are going to say... We're going to say good news, everybody. Create a tangentially positive impact on the situation beyond your character's goals.
Beyond your character's goals. Alright, so your spell unleashes itself, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it wraps his ankles in, like, vines and plants and freezes him in place.
Mm-hmm. Well, this spell, the foliage actually, like, engulfs his entire body and reclaims it to the earth.
Oh, so it like sucks him down into the ground?
It doesn't necessarily suck him down into it, but he becomes like basically mummified in the plants. Like he just completely enwrapped in plants, head to toe, and he will have to, like, in order to fight, he has to break his way out of that, according to the spell.
Okay. So he's wrapped up, and the vines will also start to reach up and start breaking with their grip the ropes that are tying the merchants down.
Okay.
And so the merchants start like running past you and escaping.
Excellent. That's what we wanted.
You have achieved your goal of helping the merchants escape and stopped the cultist from achieving his goal of capturing you.
Yay!
Ta-da!
We won! Good job, everybody! Oh, hi, Cecil.
Oh, is that a kitty?
He's under my feet.
Oh.
And now I can't move my chair, because I'll roll over his little paws. I don't want to do that. Excellent, excellent. Oh, now we have to find the demon, huh?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, I think once we have gotten everybody out and they're free, we're gonna start searching for the demon.
Okay, you don't know which way to go, though. So you basically have to guess.
Can the rat understand me?
It might be able to understand very basic questions. Do you have a spell that lets you talk to animals?
No. Because I want to ask it if it has any idea of where the demon might be, but yeah, if it doesn't understand me, I don't know that that's going to do me any good.
Yeah, that's a little complicated to ask even a smart animal.
Okay. Is there anything around the area that might give us clues as to where to go, or is it just a total shoot in the dark?
It's a shoot in the dark.
Okay. I definitely think we want to continue. Oh. I guess we'll go north?
Okay, you just pick a direction and go?
Yeah, we're just going to pick a direction and go.
Alright, so you're going to pick a direction and go. And to find out what happens on the other side of that northern passageway, you're going to have to tune in next week because I have to go now.
Yay! Okay. Well,
Thank you
so
for
much.
playing.
Thank you for GMing. Appreciate it.
Alright, I will catch you next week.
Later.
Later, bye-bye.
Bye.